FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
Unemployment benefits are a compromise. They're a compromise between creating incentives for people to not work and giving people relief. Everybody knows that, and that's not up for debate. The debate is how we should come down in this compromise. Should we come down somewhere between never creating any incentives to not work and never creating and not giving anybody any relief? I mean, that's really the debate that we get, and we have to come to starkly face the realities of what the data say about it. You find a huge spike in people actually taking jobs about 3 weeks before the end of unemployment benefits. That's a fact based on the data. Does that mean we shouldn't have unemployment? No. It means that's a cost of doing business, that that incentives matter, that behavior actually follows economic incentives. I mean, this is not exactly controversial stuff. So what do we ought to do about it? Now, there's a study that's interesting. I recommend it to your interest, by Robert Barrow, who's a professor of economics at Harvard. And he's estimated, based on the most responsible data analysis that I've ever seen on the subject in the current recession, that our current unemployment would not be in the high 9s right now. It would be in the high 6s if we had not extended unemployment benefits. Now, is it right? This is really responsible data analysis. This is not ideology. He's not an ideologue. He's a data crunching economist, taking where he believes the data take him. Now, still, I haven't told you that you should believe we shouldn't have unemployment benefits, because maybe 3 percentage points on the unemployment rate is still worth it. But that's what we have to decide. My view is, having lived in the United States and having lived in Europe, is that the fact that Spain, for example, has about 20% unemployment and about 40% unemployment for people between the ages of 18 and 25 is a direct result of the fact that they have much more rigid employment situations and much more lavish unemployment benefits. That is too high. We can't go in that direction because, once again, the greatest tyranny is taking away people's pathways to earn success. Now, easy for me to say, I'm not spending a week on the unemployment rolls, but I am looking at the data. And I can tell you two things. Increasing unemployment benefits will lead people to be longer in the unemployed, the non-working force, number one. And number two, that's much worse for them than it is for the rest of our society, including all of us who are paying the taxes. It's really not about that. It's about what it does to them and their flourishing and their earned success. And that's an ethical matter.